Welcome into the DMG podcast, featuring the Corrupt Owl, Robert the Demonic Axeman, and Bud, the Cephas, Bud Cephas. This week we're going to take a look at our personal builds and let you guys get to know us a little better. After that, we're going to take a look at AMD's new processor and the AM5 platform. So settle in, grab you a seat, and let's be mediocre. Because here is where your best is way too much.
Before we start, just wanted to let you know if you like what you hear and enjoy our type of humor, be sure to check us out at mediocregaming.com. mediocregaming.org. Join our Discord and become mediocre with us. With that said, let's get into it.
I has a Corsair K60 RGB Pro with a Corsair Glaive mouse, Corsair mouse pad, Acer 29 and some quarter inches, curved screen 1080p monitor, piece of shit left monitor we won't talk about.
Television.
What is it? Television.
It's a Element. It's like a 32-inch Element.
It's classy,
LCD
bro.
TV from about what?
Is it
2011.
Is it 1080?
It's class. That's grandfathered
It is
in,
1080p.
man.
It is a 1080p monitor at least.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Well, its resolution's like what, 1360 by
1280.
no,
Or no. Wait, hold on.
900. Get a 900.
like 1360 by 960 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the resolution.
Not too bad.
926.
At least HD.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, and I got an on microphone too. I couldn't talk high enough about that piece of shit.
Hey, that thing's actually pretty good for what you paid for it.
Yeah, it's like a $20 mic.
Right.
I beat and banged it and dropped it, knocked it over 1,000 times.
Beat the hell out of it.
Yeah, it broke my A key on my keyboard.
This is true. I've heard that for the last 10 months.
I did that within a fucking week of owning this thing. Knocked that motherfucker over to A key. Oh, now I don't have a button.
I sent you some
I'm not
keycaps, so you
I
got
might
some.
actually fix it after a year and some change.
Yeah, you got some keycaps coming. So
Yeah, but it's 1366 by 768.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the exact resolution of my monitor.
Yeah.
well, Robert, what do you got? Let's see your peripherals. Talk about them.
I have a K60 RGB Pro, a Corsair desk mat, two 29.5-inch Acer ultra wides, and a HyperX Quadcast S mic.
Or you all
And
make me feel so bad about these ultra wide monitors. Y'all can shove it.
And a nice sword RGB mouse with a Void Elite wireless headset. What are you rocking, KJ?
I don't know where to start. I don't even know the Strife, the MK2 Corsair. RGB Pro Corsair mouse. HyperX Quadcast mic. So, well, you got the Quadcast S. I got the Quadcast. Probably what, a $30 difference between the two.
RGB.
Maybe now 20.
Yeah, the only difference is you can change the colors and whatnot. You can on yours, right?
Well,
People
RGB
like-
makes it automatically have more frames, even though it's a microphone.
RGB makes it better. That's right. Remember the name of these headsets? The Void, I guess it's called.
Yeah, it's the Elite Wireless.
Yeah, the Void Elite Wireless.
You just have the little bit more spatial edition.
Mine's the silver edition. Yeah.
Mine's whatever you go into Amazon and you click lowest price for Bluetooth headset.
Yeah.
Hey, it's got a phenomenal battery life, though.
It does have phenomenal battery life. It really does.
But you can't use it wireless if it charges, right?
Yeah, you can't use it while it's charging.
Yeah, that's the only downside to it.
It's the only drawback to it. Other than that, though, you don't have to charge it but once a fucking week.
Right.
What
And
are you rocking inside your case?
My monitors, though, I forgot about those. I'm running a 27-inch Asus gaming monitor, 144 hertz rate. And my second one's an MSI. Asus is curved, but my MSI is not, and it's also a 27-inch. It's got a weird name, GX8 something blah 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 blah.
Nice.
But it's just 27-inch. They got a 31-inch. It's probably a difference of maybe $40. 31.5-inch, you get a couple more inches, so it goes up to 244 megahertz rate, refresh rate.
Yeah.
So it is a
Well,
little
you're
bit better
right,
for a little bit more.
What's weird?
4K panel too.
Yeah. What you got, Zachary? What you got on peripherals?
Well, no, I ain't got no sense.
Sure shit.
I ain't got no sense, he said.
Oh, all right. I'll start with my case of peripherals. I've got the
Shit.
yeah,
Of course, he's going to start with the case, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then I'm going to tell you the components. I got the Razer Tomahawk ATX case. Let's see, the Razer Synosa Chroma keyboard, Razer Basilisk Essential mouse, the Razer Naria Essential headset. I also have the Razer Chroma addressable RGB controller for my fans. That's all my peripherals. I ain't got no sense. I don't remember what the hell I put in it. I know a bunch of parts and plugged it up and it didn't use me and it works, so I'm happy. Oh, here's what I got. Here's what I got, guys. I'm rocking this MSI H110M grenade motherboard, paired with an Intel i7 6700K CPU. Oh fuck, CPU! I got to punch myself in the dick. Okay, can't say CPU. You have to say processor.
Right.
I have two 8 gig sticks of HyperX Fury RAM, a Thermaltake Smart Series 430-watt power supply, the NVIDIA 1060, the Captain 240EX Gamer Storm processor AIO, got you there, and an ADATA
Nailed it.
256 gigabyte SSD with a 2 terabyte HDD, and that's it.
Am I the only one that kind of zoned out until he said that's it when he started with the Intel stuff?
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Oh, I lost him at Razer.
What about
Well,
you, JC?
Well,
What
I
you
heard
rocking?
Chroma, I think.
Yeah, I said that like a bunch because everything's got it fucking on it.
Maybe
Fucking
that's why
Razer.
that one stayed out.
Fucking Razer, and they can't like name shit different. They have to use Chrome on everything. It's like, but I just like all the silly snakes in a circle that looks like they're having relations, three-way relations. If you look at it, because three snakes.
69.
No, it's like
Nice.
no, it's like 70 because it's
180.
It's no, it's 70 because it's
360.
It's 69 with one person watching. So
But
it's
it goes
70.
360. It's infinity. It's a 69 of infinity.
Well, they're all watching each other, so
All three of the snakes are attached at the sexual parts. Yeah,
well,
because
is there an end?
I don't know.
It's infinity. There you go.
Infinity, yeah. It's a
It's got
69 infinity.
If you look at the resin, it looks really wild looking. Here, I'll show you guys. Look at the front of my pewter here.
Can't see it because your background, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, monkey sex. Let me fix it.
That's what it's on his computer over. Monkey sex.
Oh my god.
Uh,
See search history.
Type
can't see.
here for search.
I see Windows. That's a nice
Oh.
Windows logo.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's a completely different looking than what I was imagining it looked like in my head. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I was thinking of a circle with something in the middle.
Looks like they're
Well,
rubbing their
too.
balls together, man.
Yeah, what was like a three-way sexcapade?
Oh shit.
It's kind of like they are
Rubbing
that's,
butts.
unit.
They're becoming
Unisex.
one.
that's on the front of my case. That glows all the time. Even if I shut my computer down, that some bitch stays
And
on.
you
charge.
have children walking around your home.
Yeah,
I see that stuff.
with naked snakes everywhere.
Naked snakes everywhere.
Yeah,
How dare you?
yeah. Do you know how hard it is to find a damn pair of pants with something no legs? It's like put him in a sock. It's like, that might work.
You do have a point.
Put 'em
I
in a
concur.
sock.
Yeah. Snakes can't wear pants, so just put a sock on them. They'll stay warm. It's like
Have
like
you ever
used
tried to
wear-
put a snake in a sock, man?
a lot when I was a kid.
Many moons ago.
I
Yeah.
always hated fucking when I didn't have no clean socks, cause I go try to get the cleanest pair that was dirty and be like, all right, let's put you on and have a special mayonnaise.
So-
They
put out
starch
in
that sock.
I'm so fucking glad I didn't share socks with you when we were growing up,
No
man.
doubt.
Oh my
Like, who
god, bro.
starched these socks? No, that's not starch.
So
Well,
what the fuck?
at least I wasn't
Who
like
the
Bobo.
fuck starches socks? Yeah.
Fucking Bobo slept with like 50 pairs of panties under his mattress, and I think he like snuggled them to his nose when he went to bed. Like, oh, I love smelling rotten crotch.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Nasty motherfucker.
And well, I mean, it's
Weirdo, man.
fucking Bobo.
Hence the name.
That's probably his sister's panties.
No.
Wait, that's my fucking sister.
It's weird. You
Oh
weirdo.
God.
That's
That's
why.
not by
That's
your head,
see.
man.
That's
That's not
why.
by your head.
That's why I've denounced every one of y'all.
No doubt.
Even
I
you,
understand.
that's what I told you earlier. Even you son bitch.
All right, now back to business.
Especially you.
On another note, what are you running in your case, bud?
In my case,
Oh yeah,
not
sure.
Intel.
Zach went all the way
Parts-
through his case, didn't he? Yeah.
He did.
Yes, I typed it out last night.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
see.
Yeah, well, I
Okay.
didn't type it. I didn't type it out. I copy and pasted it off the website, and then I wrote. Then I just opened up Razor Synapse, and it tells me every component that's on there.
So you copy and pasted Robert's work.
Yeah, what he had done typed out,
Oh.
but
Oh,
it's
very
what I,
nice.
but it was what I already sent him.
It's
But
what
I
he
didn't-
told me.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was kind of like lying.
So
Oh.
you didn't type shit.
I don't have
you
no,
said.
I don't have nothing but like a 1996 Dell Compact Pisario 3000 TP.
Well,
For my bu-
this here's running Dell Optiplex.
Oh, is that the new wireless version? Don't take no wires.
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
It's
I
got
gotta
the
get me.
730 Ti in it there. You see it?
That's the 50 gig card, man. Where'd you get that shit?
Not even come out yet.
Yeah. What'd you do? Go to NASA?
Maybe. It's went to eBay, man. Not a normal version.
I try to be all covert shit and go claim one from NASA. Act like I work there.
Area
Inspector,
51. They got all the
Inspector-
cool shit.
Inspector Gadget style. With my little helicopter hat. Docky, weird.
I'll be right.
Oh,
Oh God.
You know that's why he's Lieutenant Zach.
He ain't got no sense.
Fucking
I-
sense.
I ain't got no sense.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
Did you put him in the corner? You put him in the corner.
No, nobody did.
He put
Oh, no.
himself in the corner, I think.
Damn it, Zach. Now you threw my arrangement off.
I ain't got no sense.
He got no sense.
I spent them all on Melio.
Now he's under me.
He spit out-
Don't fart.
You actually poked Zach just then.
Oh,
See, is the camera on there?
His
Hold
camera's
on.
not on.
it is too.
Not.
Oh, now
Hey.
KJ's down below me.
Yeah, now KJ is.
No,
You're-
Robert's over top of me.
Hey, we could do the Brady Bunch thing.
Yeah.
Shady bunch.
I don't. Oh, I got non-video participants turned off. That's why I've only got 4. I was like, wait a minute, where's Jay at?
Yeah, by the way, Jay's here. Hi, Jay.
Hello.
Hi, Jay.
We need to know your peripherals.
I got some kind of MSI monitor. I've
So-
got an on monitor.
Someone
got
pull me
Peru, though.
Augie out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
using Razer keyboard. A Red Dragon 18 button mouse.
Team buttons.
Did someone just do a fucking boy?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
He's a razor. Oh yeah. Hey, you got a girlfriend? do you, do you want to go
Oh my
camping?
Zach's got that razor headset with the cat ears.
Yeah, where's your cat ears?
That's my moose
Oh,
horns.
he's
I'm a
going to
baby
buy him a
moose.
set of Corsair Dorito lights and just affix them to the top of his headset.
There you go.
Oh, we'll have hybrid.
Oh
Doritos
shit, we could
razor
do that.
headset.
Right,
We could do
it'll
that.
be a Corsair Chroma.
Yeah, we
chroma.
gotta add chroma in there, don't we?
Yeah.
The
We can have chrome on
chromaritas.
everything.
Literally everything I got
Chroma
says chrome on it, but the fucking mouse.
And it's all black. There's not a fucking stitch of chrome on any of it.
No. That and the mouse pad. The mouse pad's a Goliath. Oh, it's a Goliath chrome.
Which I guess they gotta get that from a chroma key, I guess.
Right.
But that's semantics. Carry on, Jay.
I got a fractal focus G case. Ryzen 5 2600 processor, RX 570 card, 8 gig.
Nice.
Really nice.
I'm a fan
I
of the.
took him out of that card for a while. Never would give it to me. Let me play on that 1050 Ti. Why he let that computer sit in a closet? So
That is it. The closet.
On a side note, you want some Razer discount codes?
Huh,
I
yes,
got some
sir.
too.
Yeah.
That,
Do what?
Zach's
Uh,
all over on
yeah.
rice.
Oh yeah, it's turned from a chub to a fishing pole.
He's
Like
like, you just
Mario
slide them
Mario
codes right
raising
in
the
my
flag.
DMs.
Just dropping babies down there.
Mario
You-
has raised the flag.
You need you one of those emote displays? I can get you 40% off on that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, he said. Boing.
I would love to have that Razer Kiyo camera. That is a fucking amazing camera.
It is. I have to agree with you there. I've heard good things.
I think I'd rather have the Elgato ones with a square.
Yeah, those are nice too. The Elgato ones.
Logi Stream Cam. Can't forget about them.
No, better than what I'm using. Anything but better than what I'm using.
Yeah, mine's I don't know what it is, but it's pretty good. It says integrated camera on it. That's what its description is.
The dude,
Mine says
Integrated.
Nexigo.
when I got it, well, the box has no name. It just says integrated camera, I believe.
That's what it says when you plug it in integrated camera.
Mine says 1080p high stream camera.
Oh yeah, thank you,
Mine
Jay.
says like
Oh, yeah.
Nexigo
Not a problem.
Pro.
That's what
Peripherals.
I've got our cameras because I have a Logi Stream Cam.
Mine's a
Got right there.
Logitech, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a big ass ring light too.
I need a ring light. This little bar light I got just ain't enough.
You get you one of these doubles. They but like $30 on Amazon.
Really?
I think I
Oh,
got like $20 for that one, maybe $30.
Everybody needs an arm for their mic.
Yeah.
Pretty high.
That's
dude.
what I got.
Right
Yeah.
here.
To have an arm.
I ain't got no arm for my mic.
There's one.
I would love to have one of those mics like you guys got.
I have an arm
There's
holding my mic. There
Yeah.
you go.
This is true. I told you. Some 2x2s.
You know, it'd be cool. You know, just get you a
trailer door
fucking
springs.
get you a prosthetic arm to hold your mic for you.
Yeah, the Terminator arm.
That'd be cool as fuck.
The Terminator arm holding it there. I'd be scared of it though.
And who
Well,
else
I mean, like-
but the high tech redneck to have something like that?
Right. Maybe it would be pretty cool. We could get me a Terminator arm now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about my
Terminator
mic
arm
and no one could see it. This is it. You can't see it. My background's taken.
just to crush pop cans with.
There's another
Oh, I can fucking disappear.
That looks like you jerked the stuff out of the KJ behind you.
Oh, I ain't gonna do it now. That's his heart. That's his soul.
Let's see.
That's why they're all loyal.
All right, KJ, what are you running inside your case?
Yeah, start with the
Scrub down.
lowest person, I guess. Inside an
Well, yeah, we
Antec.
started with Zach.
Yeah, we started with Zach.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
talking on the AMD side here. You know,
Oh, okay.
inside an Antec Matrix case, nestled inside that, I have a MSI B550 board. And nestled inside of that, there's gonna be a lot of these nestled words thrown out. So just
Okay.
hang tight.
We like it.
Nestled
Yeah,
inside
we use
that
some
is
noise.
a Ryzen 5 5500, just released last month.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Ryzen
What?
5 5500. It's a 6-core 12 thread.
What component is that though? I'm not familiar with that terminology.
Oh yeah, you don't understand the three letters. AMD makes
American Microtrends.
yeah.
It's too fast for his Intel brain to wrap his head around.
They
No,
make
I
a,
thought
a
it was called
processor.
okay. Because I was trying to get Cock Punch University on you. You have to if you say CPU, you have to, oh fuck. Yeah, you
Nestled
get
on
it.
top of that AMD unit
here it
is
comes.
a Noctua. I don't remember the actual letters. NHU9S tower
Yeah.
cooler. Oh, yeah, it's got a weird name.
Complicated.
Yeah. Nestled in the 4 slots on the board are my.
You said, you said slots.
So I need to look at the website.
XPG RAM or DDR4 that is running at 3200. Nestled, I don't know. Nestled below that,
The fucking Russian nesting doll.
yeah, nestled below that is my Radeon XFX 6600 XT. Quick,
No, you gotta say the full name.
shit, don't make me say the whole name.
Yeah,
The
QCK.
308 quick
Merc.
speedster.
Speedster Merc.
Yeah,
I feel
it's a quick speedster.
Kick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not the Merc.
Kick,
what is
quick,
it, like a drag car or something?
QICK, kick, quick,
Qsaki.
Will it pop a wheelie?
QCK. I also have a G970 770 M.2 from Western Digital Black. I have just some random HDDs. We'll not talk about those. They were harvested, so we're not going to talk about those.
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
That shit's been harvested.
It's federal offense to harvest organs, man.
And that's
Oh, you're
about the
talking about-
rundown of
you're
what's
talking
on the
about
inside of
Lord.
mine, really. Fans are death traps, so we'll not talk about those at the moment.
And they're exploding.
They start with
Out
an
of-
A and they
In with
randomly
the shit.
Shrapnel.
self-disassemble.
They shit
Yeah.
shrapnel. Let's just put it that way. I don't
Alright,
even
bud, what
bother
you're
to
off-
remember the names.
All right. In my nest little rig here, we has
You're
a
gonna use
Ryzen
Nestle.
5
Throw Nestle in there.
1600 OC clock overclock. My poor little Ryzen 16 had 3.8 gigahertz. And we got the Crucial Ballistics RGB RAM at 3200 megahertz, an MSI B450M Gaming Plus motherboard. I got 120 gig M.2 running my operating system. And then nestled inside of that,
There you go. I corrupted him. See?
and
For
we
some reason, I
got the
want some Nestle
Sapphire.
quick.
Oh,
Some
man.
chocolate moji.
I like Nesquik.
Yeah, you just get me all nestled. I want to get cozy and go to sleep.
Hey,
And nestled inside of all that
Hug me,
Nesquik
hug
goodness,
me.
and we got the Sapphire 6700 XT Nitro Plus OC. It says 16 gigabyte on here, but that's a typo. Yeah.
I want to pick that.
Yeah, we
Is
got
it
a
what?
typo. I
Well,
found a typo on our website, guys. It's right here. Found it.
uh-oh.
you,
Oh,
says
see,
I got a
I should have
16
just
gig
read
card.
off the website. Why didn't you all give me this crucial information to just, hey, it's all
I asked
jotted
you, do I
down?
need to go to the website?
Shit.
Right.
Didn't you hear me
Right.
tell you that I was reading off
Hey,
the
look.
website? I
No,
just copied it. Well, I
Oh.
copied it off the website.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not a
Oh,
loyal
look at
friend.
that. Look. I can even show you how pretty my PC is now. Look at there. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah. Where did I get to? I stopped at my graphic card.
Yeah,
Let's
if
make
you
these
all really
cool.
want to know what the fuck we're running, really just go to
Yeah, go check this out. Yeah. Oh yeah,
mediocregaming.org.
this cooler though right here, guys. I want to talk about this thing. This thing's like $30, 25, $20, somewhere through there.
Half
You
the
can't
price of
beat it.
mine. Half the price of mine. Yeah.
And it performs just as good as a Noctua or a Deep Cool or anything else for the money.
Absolutely.
That's
That
the cooler to go for. I'm telling you.
All right.
And it
Vitro
works for Intel and AMD.
Typo
Vitro
corrected.
Vitro makes
Thank you.
excellent products because I've got 6 Vitro 120 mil fans in my computer right now, and they run excellent for their
Yeah.
price. I think I give for a set of 3. It was like $42 for a set of 3, and I bought
Oh yeah.
6 of
Now my fans I'm running are the
them.
up
And they're
here. I just bought them. I got 6 of them with a new RGB controller for like $38.
hell yeah.
Wasn't bad. We'll see how long they
No,
last.
no, that's a good price. Like, well, them up here's are good because the ones you took out were up here's,
Yeah.
and
And you ran them for a while, and then I ran them for a year or so.
And
yeah,
they are still going strong.
Yeah,
yeah.
because now they're in his boy's PC. So we'll see.
The
Yeah.
the only downside I had to them was that the controller was proprietary to those fans.
Right,
Yeah,
they are. But
yeah. They
he's
look
happy
good
with
though.
them. They do.
Yeah,
Still,
I'm happy with what I bought. It looks good for
I,
the
I
money.
I just love being able to control all my lights by one piece of software. I don't have to have multiple open. I open Synapse and I can control everything.
No, that's something I've got a lot of things I got to use, like IQ for my peripherals, and then I've got the MSI Mystic Light Center for the shit off my motherboard. Then I've got the
Right.
Sapphire Tricks for my graphic card.
All right, Roberto, you're the last one on the list, brother.
Oh god. All right.
Scroll
we
on
have
up
a-
there, bud, while he's talking about her.
A Corsair 5000D with a Corsair Pro controller. Nestled inside of that,
Nestled.
Nestled. See, corruption spreads amongst us.
we have a
I took him.
MSI Meg X570S
No.
base.
Meg,
Nestled in that, we have a Ryzen 7 5800X running at 4.7 gigahertz. Then we have Corsair 3200 Vengeance Pro RAM running at 3600. Then nestled even deeper.
Nestled deep.
Even deeper.
Nestled deep,
Uh,
Not
buddy.
even talking about your power supplies.
Oh, I didn't even say power supply.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
a Gigabyte 850 watt, which may or may not catch on fire according to certain sources. Then we have a Corsair H150i AIO with a Sapphire Toxic 6900 XT LE water cooled card and a 2 terabyte inlaid platinum M.2 with various HDDs. No, quit it! You're gonna excite him.
oh,
Sorry.
I wasn't prepared for all that. That was friggin' mind blowing, guys.
It wasn't,
Can't handle all
he
that
wasn't
AMD goodness, can you, baby blue?
Oh yeah, that's
You
Corsair
a
and
spy?
AMD was blown out there for some reason.
Yeah, I heard that it kind of like ringing together.
Here we go. Here's Axeman's whole setup.
Ring a ding
Yeah.
ding.
pretty much. And well, you got Corsair fans throughout. Besides the AIO for the card, and it's got the Sapphire fans. But other than that, it's pretty basic.
Basic, he says.
Basic.
Yeah, basic if you're like.
This is coming from someone who's about to be a fucking Threadripper on Cinebench.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, good comparison.
It's the lowest Threadripper. I'm
It
working towards
is,
it.
but
Still a
still,
Threadripper,
still, a lower Threadripper is still anything far beyond anything.
Well, I'm running half the cores and half the threads, but I'm creeping up on
Right.
it.
Yeah, you're coming up on it, man.
I mean, a good example for in layman's terms would be yours is like LeBron James compared to
We'll not drag NBA into this.
Oh my lord, here we go.
little bitty 3-year-old try to play little league.
Okay,
It is
we'll,
nice
we'll,
looking
we'll say it
though.
like this. It's kind of like
It is
Brock
a
Lesnar
nice
standing
wee
next
boy.
to Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, compared to Great Khali.
Gosh,
Or the Undertaker fighting what's that? Hornsquoggle.
you took words out of my mouth. I sat there and thought the very same thing.
Hornswoggle. Damn, those
It's a
ultra wide
nice-
monitors look nice, man.
Hey,
do.
man, I like my ultra wide monitor a lot.
I do.
Since 90% of us here are running AMD. At some point, we should
Hold me down and convert me.
we should talk Jacob into popping in and talking with us.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
his brother
Yeah.
works for AMD.
Oh yeah, that'd be a nice
Yeah.
little interview, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Ask him if he's down one of these weekends.
Look at all that goodness.
I liked it when I had it set up like that right there.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I have to agree with you.
I have to say, I'm pretty happy with my shit finally.
I've probably got the weakest build.
Not really.
It's not
Prob-
Intel.
Probably me.
It's not Intel.
But I'll tell you what, my little graphics card will surprise the fuck out of you. I was pulling
Hey,
like
Jay's got a hell of a graphic card. Jay
It
does.
does well. Both of them
Dang
do.
right it does. Yeah, both of them. Even Zach's little 3 gig card, it'll surprise you.
it'll
Yeah,
pull like
very well.
it'll pull like 1100 in the 1100s on superposition. And like if I mess with it long enough, I can get 13 out of it.
We're not talking about superposition benchmarks.
No, because you'll make me leave and go cry, and then I'll be back. And everybody make fun of me because I have tears in my eyes.
Yeah, we're talking Cinebench.
Look here, just double ultra wide setup.
Are you
Like,
trying to
man, those look so
Are you-
nice.
Are you
I'm
trying
sorry.
to compensate for something?
It hangs off my desk. I can't help it.
That's what.
I wish I had that problem.
That's what I said. I
Mine almost does.
feel so inadequate sometimes when just talking to him. That's why I put lights in my case. That's why I done this
Hey,
and that.
we brought you out of the dark ages.
Because you
Yeah, you
always
finally
accusing
got
me
some
of
lights.
having nothing but a PlayStation in there.
I thought he just had a PS4 in a box. He just shoved a PS4 in
It's
there.
so dark in there.
Yeah, the
I don't
PC.
believe there's nothing in there.
We saw one light in there, and we thought it was the power switch for the PS4.
Yeah.
Like I knew I seen that blue light bar.
A bunch of
Yeah, you
fucking
finally got some light.
bullies is what it are. Fucking
It looks
bully
nice,
me.
though.
There towards the end, before we all switched over to PC, mine and KJ's PlayStation both like fucking 747 taking off.
Yeah. I played a match of
Monto's
Fortnite on a
sending you,
PS4 the other day, and I'm telling you, I thought this graphic card was loud when you ramp the fans up to 100%. That PS4, son, that motherfucker's loud.
Jet
It is
engines,
very
bro.
loud.
Wow, boy.
I
You
like
want to know what I
it,
did
KJ.
for
like
RGB
a
lights in my case?
More fair fans.
What's that?
You know those RGB strips you can buy at Walmart?
Right.
Yeah.
I just got those and went around the case with them.
Same.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
are you talking about the Mercury ones?
Yeah, that's what I've got, a Mercury one.
I think so.
That's what's going around inside my cabinet.
My light strips, the only thing they were like, these were like $8 for both of these on Amazon.
bad.
They plug right into my what is it, a JRGB header on Amazon.
Yeah, I do
Yep.
believe.
And I got them daisy chained on right now. I thought about hooking them on separate
Huh.
headers. I could have 2 different colors, but I always run solid colors. So fuck it.
So do I.
I got mine on like a rainbow madness setting. It's like all crazy.
The flashing red light's completely on purpose.
Yeah.
And
I like breathing, if anything.
and like my case has the underglow bars for it too, so all my lights that's on my keyboard match exactly to what's showing under my case.
So yes, Corsair guys do the same thing.
Mm,
Oh shit!
yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, and I got good underlighting going on too, and a mini fridge down there.
Hey,
I gotta say, I did pay
Uh,
more than what I should have for my keyboard, but I've not had any problems out of it since I've had it.
You bought yours brand new, right?
Brand new.
Mine's
Uh,
refurbed,
Me and Bud's is refurbed.
and my
Yeah.
mouse is refurbed. And
Well, I did buy my mouse brand new.
I will say though, this mouse, the
my monitor's refurbed too.
RGB Pro from Corsair, it is a nice mouse, but the clicker got worn out playing New World and playing a couple other games.
Diablo and
Diablo.
goddamn Minecraft story mode really took a toll on mine.
I can
But the
fix
only
that
time
for you.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
come fix it because I love this mouse.
Yeah, it's a good mouse.
Check this
It's weighted.
My
It's-
Razer mouse. My
Yeah,
Razer mouse. I've had to fix both clickers on it twice.
Really.
look at this shit. That looks like
yeah,
it's dirty. It's not dirty.
it's just
just
worn
gone.
down. Yeah.
I've worn it slick.
yeah, wore the grip off of it. I've done the same thing on my left click.
And I could buy another one though. That's cool though.
Pops
Comes-
off.
Replace, yeah,
It came with 2 or 3 other different ones. One with like a big wing on it and shit.
you gotta get this razor mouse to come off. You have to take so much all the way apart and pull the spring off.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Because they like to be entangled together and rub butts together.
That means when it quits clicking, you cut the cord off of it. Then you got a piece of trash. You go buy a new one.
You kill it like you kill a snake. Cut,
Yeah,
cut his
yeah.
fucking head.
Yeah, cut the fucking head
But
off.
no doubt, if I could get my hands on one of them fucking razor boom slings,
The old school one.
dude, I would fucking display that motherfucker.
I wouldn't mind owning one. Yeah,
I'd like to have one for sure.
Yeah, I'm
So-
thinking
Yeah.
to get a chair.
What's the coolest thing you've seen come with an actual piece of hardware that you got for your PC?
Me, myself,
Just stamped stickers.
The coolest thing I've ever seen personally is what you got with your graphic card.
Yeah,
That thing kicks ass.
What
Well-
you get? Oh, yeah, I know what you
Yeah,
got.
my little toolkit with the.
oh
I didn't know I
yeah,
was going to get it. I was surprised when I opened the box and like, what the hell is this? It was like a little screwdriver set.
Yeah. Nice set too. I used it putting my graphic card in first
My
time.
my case come
That's
with
the first
this.
time it was used.
My
Yeah.
case my case come with this little red razor screwdriver.
Yeah. Well, I got stickers.
I
And
like the
stickers. I forgot about the case.
embossed like metal stickers like Corsair sends you with their power supplies.
Oh yeah, I'd like to have some AMD stickers. I got some like AMD Ryzen 3 stickers.
Right.
just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, keep on talking.
Alrighty.
But I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
All right. See what you got there.
This right here is you can take that apart, and there's a flat little piece of metal that's got a curve in it.
Uh-huh.
And what you have to do is get the angle back into it, and then slide it back in.
Where it makes
Nope.
contact better.
It takes the angle out of your after you use it so many times.
Yep.
They always told me that if the angle of the dangle was equal to the heat of the meat, the pushing's worth the cushion.
That's exactly right.
I agree with that statement.
That's how you fix everything.
But
But
with
it's
my
but-
Razer mouse, I've had to do that 4 times.
Only time I ever notice it's when I play Valheim.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Like when you aim your bow and you got to hold in your shots and aim and look around.
It'll let go of it.
It's pew 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 pew.
Yep.
No other game does that if I hold that button though. It don't make no sense. Like I can drag and drop stuff fine. Like when I play DayZ, it's fine.
That's weird.
On a side note, for cheaper stuff, Red Dragon is fairly
Yeah,
good.
I can't say nothing bad about for what you pay for that stuff right there either.
No, I've heard good things about it.
And that white keyboard that you just showed, I would love to have that. That's really nice. I love the feel of just a white peripheral. I think it'd look really good.
Let's
don't
see,
like
which
white.
mouse do I have?
But the bad thing about white peripherals, if you smoke, it's going to It's not gonna stay white very long because I've
Or
got a white.
keep dirty hands working on stuff.
Yeah, but I've got a white Xbox controller, and the top of it is like stained, and I can't get it off. I've bleached it. I've done everything. It's just work dirt, and dick cheese probably.
Right here's the mouse that I'm using right now. The feel of it's really good.
Wow,
I
that's
like
awesome.
the way the buttons are angled.
Yeah,
I
I
can
do
actually
too.
tell what you're gonna touch. I bet.
It's
Yeah,
like a matte finish to it, like a real nice.
Yeah, it's really textured. You don't lose your grip. It's weighted. It's got
Got like
9
a
weights
suede
in it.
feel to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that kind of. What kind of
It's
connection is that? Is that USB or USB C?
just regular USB. I think I gave
Oh,
$20 for it.
that's not bad.
shit, really? 24,000 DPI?
No issues at all with it.
My DPI
pretty
only goes
happy.
up to 6,400.
I don't know what mine goes up to.
Let's
Yeah,
see
see.
here. Let's do some research here.
Oh,
Pretty sure I only run it at like 3,000.
your it doesn't pop a notification up on your screen when you press your DPI button.
No, man. Corsair don't want to bloatware your operating system down with all that
It
bullshit.
can, but
I,
you can let it choose not to.
but I only run one program.
I'll see what I'm running right now. Discord,
I have Discord open and Synapse, and that's it.
AMD Radeon software, my MSI center, IQ. The rest is just like the volume and the Windows button and USB
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, that's even more DPI than my Corsair mouse. It only goes to 18,000.
Yeah, that's really
I
high
don't
DPI.
know. I think mine might only go to like 12,000 or something like that. I don't need one that fast.
Which I think the highest setting on mine's 8,000.
Oh,
Oh,
mine only goes up to 9,000 the way I've got it set, but it can go to 18,000.
They're the same.
Holy
same
fuck. How
same
would you
feature as
use
what
that?
so let's see what mine will do.
I-
Mine will go.
What's the
Mine
sniper
will
button
go.
on it? Oh, go
Mine will
ahead.
go. Mine will go to 6,400 is as high as mine will go.
Well, that's all you need, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I keep mine at 3,000. That's plenty.
I
Keep
keep
mine
mine.
about
Go
46.
ahead. I'm at 30. I'm at 3,600 is what I use.
I'm gonna put mine on stage 4 on 4,000. See what it feels like.
Well, stage 1 on mine's 800, and then stage 2's 1,500, and stage 3's 3,000.
Crank stage 5 up to its max and feel that shit.
And then sniper mode is on 400 when I hold it.
I ain't got no sniper mode turned on.
So my,
I've got a
mine's got a
DPI clutch
button.
on the side. Yeah, mine
That's the way
does
mine
too.
is.
Got like a clutch right at your thumb.
Right.
Yep, mine does too.
I have to
And
dedicate one of my thumb buttons to it.
as soon as I touch it, it drops
Oh my
the DPI
God.
down to 350.
18,000, there's no. You'd be all over the place trying to do
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
that's fast, ain't it?
Holy crap. Hell, I can't even hit go back to the button where I was trying to turn it down.
well, you move it a centimeter, it goes full screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn
They're
it back
selling
to the-
cases now.
Whoa,
Really?
Huh.
those are nice.
Well, actually, mesh front panels and everything. I like
That's
Yeah.
that.
very nice.
I would love to
Got-
find a. I would like to find a Razer mesh front panel for mine.
All
So
right,
it's
guys.
solid.
Tidbit of information. If you run a gaming PC that's got a lot of components in it, don't get a glass front case.
And if it's got glass front on it, for the love of God, rip the front of it the fuck off.
Try,
Because
try,
it
try to
impedes
find
your
you.
airflow
Yeah.
so much.
I agree. Find you a vintage case. Vintage
Here's
front
my
panel.
mod for it. Check this out.
Take the damn thing.
5000D is a good option because it's just got a mesh front with a filter.
I was glad you did have magnetic filter on it.
It
See
does.
mine?
You really
My
can't.
fixer.
You really can't tell that. It looks like it come that way.
Yeah.
I put some mesh on the front of the fans and it just sucks it to it anyway.
That's cool.
So it helps with the dust.
All right,
Well,
question, guys. Who leaves their PC on 24/7, and who shuts it down every night when they get off?
I
I'm
shut
pretty
mine
bad
down.
leave mine on all the time.
Mine stays on.
I am anal about shutting mine down
Do you shut it down every night?
every night.
Mine's been on probably the last 7 months.
I've been turning mine off here. I kind of got in a habit to when I first
Look.
got this graphic card and all it was running on a 500-watt power supply. It made me a little scared. So I turned it off every night.
Right. I don't know why. I just leave it on. The only time the power gets interrupted is if I restart it. And I usually restart at least twice a week.
Shit.
I restart mine every now and again.
It
Look at
just
this
helps.
shit.
It just helps the performance some, I guess. Put shit back where it needs to be.
It says right here on the back of the box, minimum 650-watt power supply.
Holy crap!
Okay, that's another thing. Should you run it on a 500-watt power supply? No, but can you? Yes.
Yeah, you can do it.
Most definitely.
I did it.
You even benchmarked it on that 500, didn't you?
Yeah. The
Right.
only thing I did to it was undervolt it. I didn't put no overclocks or nothing on it. I
Right.
undervolted it because I figured if anything, that's going to help.
Well, yeah. Oops. Sorry, drinking paraphernalia.
Oh, I probably showed worse.
You better be glad it only shows me from the shoulders up. Cause I ain't got no pants either.
I
think
You
it's
got
what
as much pants on as you got sense.
That's where my scents are at. My pants. I can't find either one of them.
I understand.
I had to get rid of them. They had like some brown stuff in the back that didn't smell good.
I would jerk my box off myself, but it's so big. It just take up the whole screen.
She never said that to me. She's like, put that little box away.
Go
What
off
are you
the
going?
road side here.
What are you going to do with that? I'm gonna put it in my computer. Damn it.
My
Oh,
graphics
look.
card says 500 recommended.
500 recommended.
Yeah,
Really?
And you're running like a 4 or something.
I'm running a 400.
I'll trade you a 500-watt for that 400-watt. You want to do it? Semi modular EVGA bronze rated, even nice power supply. Give you upgrade.
My card, my GTX 1063 gigabyte, calls for a minimum of 400-watt power supply.
Really?
Yep, and I'm running a 430.
Oh, and I thought that thing need that much power.
The GTX 1060 card that I run is the same specs as the GTX 550 Ti
Yeah,
from last generation.
that'd be 4 generations now.
Yep.
Right.
Pre-built's coming soon. I should have some parts tomorrow, right?
Yep.
And we'll be able to knock out some things on that.
You'll be able to slap that together and put some pics up.
Well, I'm gonna have to order some thermal paste. I ain't got none.
I've got that what you give me, bud. I've still got it. I haven't used it.
Corsair.
It's enough to do one CPU.
I really don't like that stuff too much.
Hey, it's either that
It
or
works. I mean, it works fine.
it's either that or put a gummy bear on it.
It does work fine. I mean, I've used it on my processor for a year.
I
Just-
I heard you could use if you ain't got none, you can use just a tad of white lithium grease
We have a thermal pad.
or a thermal pad.
Them scare me.
Well, they kind of scared me too. When I got my AIO, that's what it had on it. Was like it was like it was a thermal pad, but it was still kind of mushy like the thermal paste.
I have a good thermal grizzly carbonate pad.
They put one on today.
Is
Took it off.
Did you change it when you went to the bathroom?
Well, I was going to wait to talk on that subject, but
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for bringing it out like that.
I was going to put a thermal grizzly carbonate pad under my AIO and do some testing. But my AIO had different plans. I remounted it, and now it's showing a pump error. So we're going to have to talk to Corsair and see what they're going to do to rectify the situation, and then I'll let you all know further after we get into that.
And maybe your pump won't be so red.
Well, yeah, that's why it's flashing. To be honest.
Forgot to change the pad. It got blood everywhere.
You would have thought
Damn it.
it's still keeping cool at 34 degrees, so who knows?
That has to be an RGB problem, I'd say. Did you try changing headers that it was plugged into?
Well, I switched everything around while it was running.
Right.
I even disconnected the power of the AIO while it was running and then plugged it back in.
Like you said, if the pump wasn't working, it would have done overheated and shut down. And that's the only thing that really scares me about an AIO is a pump failure and not having
Hi guys.
a
Sorry.
monitoring,
Howdy.
having it not be monitoring your temperature, and you have a pump failure. Which I know all these pumps, most of them are rated for like so many 100,000 hours of work,
Right.
But still, you could have a sealed go bad and have water damage. I'd cry like a little girl if that happened.
I would.
That's scary. That's the only thing that scares me is just to have water leak. And I know you'd be really messed up because you got 2 water pumps. And you have half a gallon of water sloshing around in yours.
Well, what would really hurt me if it got on my motherboard?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just worried about it busting at the pump and dripping down my graphics card.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That would suck
Yeah.
bad.
Because there's no shield on the back of my card. It's just pure PCB.
Right.
My
See?
apologies for being away, everybody. My grandkid called and everything. But what did I miss? Who was talking
Oh,
about what?
Where you missed you don't want to know what you better be glad that this camera only shows me from the shoulders up because I found my scents, but they're in my pants and I don't have them.
So
Yeah,
you
my-
haven't found them.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
So I still don't have no scents and plus no pants, so I can't stand up.
He's got as much pants as he's got sense.
Yeah, none.
Seems accurate.
Agree.
I can't play fighting games the way I used to, and it sucks.
The
Alright,
only
and a
thing,
lot of us talking about your other stuff I recorded or started to record again because we had some technical difficulties. I blame Lieutenant Doc Weirdbeard, Captain Weirdbeard, Officer, Chief Warrant Officer,
Jackass.
Jackass, yeah, man of many titles. We was gonna
Yeah.
name you that guy that had a bunch of titles, but I guess we're just gonna give that to Zach, a bunch of titles.
Acceptable.
Since we was talking about video games and whatnot, getting back into the swing.
console sucks.
Nintendo
Not
don't.
all
PC
consoles
Master
suck.
Race.
Newer
Nintendo
consoles suck.
Nintendo don't. Still good.
Well, that's
Yeah,
my
for-
problem with
I don't
console.
play it, but it's still good.
For the price point of a console, you could build a good budget PC and still be right in line. I mean, you may spend a little more, but you're gonna have more long term.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I had a dude playing on an Optiplex over here that I spent like $150 to build it all, and he was tickled pink with it.
What was it running GTA at?
Like medium and some high settings, like 40 to 60 frames per second.
That's with
Yeah.
That's with no GPU.
No, it's got a GPU in it.
Yeah, it's a 2 gigabyte variant, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little GT 710.
Okay.
Hell, it plays Paladins max settings. You can play Fortnite on it just fine. It played Century.
That's
Laser Bash.
that's a very good quality game too for it to
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, it
Play
ran it.
Secret on max settings, not very fast, but
Yeah, it was running at like 18 frames per second with max settings on that game.
Yeah, we was literally let down because it was running so badly. Then we noticed that it was running at like max
Yeah.
settings.
Yeah, turn it down to like medium settings, and the old Optiplex was
fine.
burning it up, man. It's got a little i5 4750 in it.
Right.
It's just the worst thing about consoles right now, especially on the PlayStation side, is the price and being able to acquire one.
Yeah, look at a PS4 price. They're like $350, $400.
Right, and for $100 more, you can get a brand new PS4, a PS5 if you can find it. If not, you're gonna
Yeah.
if you really want it, you're gonna pay $900. And for $900, I don't pre-built are good for price point at the moment, but you can get You can basically build your own PC for $900.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, you can build
I
a real
mean-
nice PC for $900 now.
market's
built one.
dropping. Market's dropping for AMD, I'll say.
Yeah, you
Right.
can go buy like a 3060 for like fucking $350, $400.
That's about
Now,
what I got in my youngest boy's computers, like $900.
Nvidia cards are still up there, man. Their
Plays
MSRP's
everything
not
else.
dropped too much.
My 1060 is still $250, and it's an HP variant.
I could have dropped the price point on his, but I upgraded my motherboard. He stuck with mine. It was an Aurora's X570 board, and heck, if I didn't put that in it, if I just bought one off the shelf, I could have done it for like $200 cheaper.
Right.
Yeah.
I could have got a $100 board, and it would have done him fine.
Yeah.
Well, even the board that Bud's running right now, it still supports 3.0, right?
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, it's still a pretty little decent board to use too.
And
16
both my lanes are running at 16x too, and while using my M.2.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's still a pretty little decent. It's
On a Gen 1 AMD processor.
that's a 450, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still a decent little board.
And if I was to put a Ryzen 5000 series other than the one like you got, I can't even get the smart access memory.
Right.
My motherboard even supports that.
Well, it's like going back to our bills, talk about the budget. I blow my budget out of hell, but
I'm kind of hurt on what I spent on mine too. It was not worth the 5 minutes. Well, I guess it was in the long run.
I'm not saying mine wasn't worth it, but because I've gotten by cheaper, yeah.
Yeah.
Just bought a graphic card at the wrong time.
Well, that too, because after buying one $1,100 graphics card and then
Around
kind of
by
get
another one.
butt hurt when the one I wanted come out at $1,100.
And
Yeah.
now, right now, what's
Don't
the-
even say it.
right now.
I will drive there and burn a cigarette and stab you with it.
See, I got all kinds of remorse in mine.
I understand.
I started with a $700 pre-built off of eBay, and it served me great for close to 2 years. Like
In this
16
case,
in that case there, and then I probably dumped another 700 to upgrade it to a full-fledged Razer fanboy machine.
Right. Well, I started out with the Corsair case. It was a 4000X with a Aurora's. Let's see what was.
X570.
Let me look at the box here. Yeah, Aurora's Elite Wi-Fi board, and it done well, but we like to overclock, so.
Are you unhappy with some scores?
And then I crushed those scores after I got the new board installed because of the power management.
Had power delivery on MSI boards, second to none, man.
And
Well,
then one shitstorm
board-
after another, right?
We can take the board that uses an 8-pin connector to 2 8-pins for just for the CPU power. You know, you're going to get a little more.
Right.
Is everybody running MSI boards?
Every one of us, except for
Yeah.
Jay. I think Jay's got a gigabyte board.
And
Yeah,
they're
I'm
not bad
running
boards.
Gigabyte.
No, gigabytes ain't bad boards. That's what my
No.
other one was.
I'm just MSI fanboy.
Well,
Me.
after I got my hands on an MSI after years of not messing with one, because used to the MSI boards I fooled with prior was
Trash.
like stock MSI boards made for like Gateway,
Right.
Deal,
Right.
OEM boards.
Pack, right?
Yeah, OEM boards. And I have you guys noticed like all OEM boards are made kind of different compared to the ones that you can buy.
Yeah, even if you go buy an MSI rebuilt right now with their shit in it, that motherboard's weird.
It's
Yeah.
proprietary to that case.
Yeah, the power supply's proprietary, everything.
Like-
Yep.
It could be a Dell case and have an MSI motherboard, but it's made to Dell specifications.
Right.
And it's weird. That's
You
another
see-
thing.
So you
Hey,
guys
Rick.
are in like the 400 chipsets and 500 chipsets, and mine's just the 110 chipset.
True.
Well, I mean, I got I'm like
450.
3 generations behind on chipset.
So you
So-
KJ run the B450M.
2 generations behind.
Me,
Yep.
Let's see. I can tell you right now. We're doing one thing.
Al's running a 550, ain't he?
yeah, 550.
Yeah, mine's a 110 M.
I like to have a 550 board.
Mine
Still-
supports the 4.0 PSIE though,
Mine supports 3.0.
This is not good as mine gets to.
but my processor does not support it.
Yeah,
That's the only downside to that budget processor. Nice processor.
but it
I
was
got
$140.
I got that thing cooking too on an overclock, higher than any other ratings that I've seen people having
Right.
on Reddit and whatnot. Me looking around, everybody's achieving like good scores at like 3.9 or 4.0. I'm cooking at fucking 4.4, man.
So KJ's running the 550, Bud's running the 450. And see. What are you running, JC?
450.
Right
Yeah,
back up.
so okay, I see it now. It's 450. And his is a 110. It don't classify the same as AMD, so I don't know how to classify Intel stuff.
I could tell you no.
But
That's the biggest reason I bought this board is because it's supposed to have been really good for getting some overclocks out of the older processors. I mean, I've had mine running 3.8, 3.9 a couple times. It's running at 3.85, I think, right now.
that's kind of the reason I bought the board that I did, because I wanted to do overclocks in the future, and I wanted to know that I had the power delivery to do it.
Right. Yeah, because I could even put a bigger chip in this,
Right.
you know. Get overclocks on them too. I just wasn't getting no 4.0. I still get the access to the smart access memory though.
Yeah, and that's good for 10,
That's cool.
20 times.
Right.
All right, give me just a second. I gotta let this dog out.
That's another cool thing about them AMD boards is it don't matter which chipset you get, about what processor you get, it's gonna work.
Right. So any processor will work on any AM4 board. On
Yeah.
it's AM4.
Yeah.
Now something I have to agree with. Intel. I wish Intel would be that way and not change sockets every damn time they jump a
Yeah.
generation.
Every new generation I only go back one generation.
Well,
Yeah,
you got Alder Lake, and then that's the newest one, right?
yeah. Alder Lake Snow was.
Then you got what was that?
I,
other
th-
one?
I think my 2600 was a Sky Lake.
You got Sky Lake, and there's another lake too.
It's like a Raptor Lake or something like
Raptor
that.
Lake is exactly what I was thinking. And they're all three different chipsets, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. You got 1155. Then you got 1151.
Well, what I meant to say, they're all different sockets. For
Yeah.
processors.
Yeah, they all, yeah. It's stupid. AMD's like, nah, we'll just run the same socket for about 7 years.
And,
Make it easier on the
open up-
customer.
It does. Because you go buy an Intel machine or want to build an Intel machine, you have to fucking do your homework on your processor and motherboard, make sure shit's gonna fucking work.
Right.
Coolers
buy
as
like
well.
your own-
Coolers are set in different ways. You might buy a cooler for this board or for that, and you might not have the right bracket for that. And
Oh, yeah. That's one cool thing about the new AM5 socket is going to be
they're
made exactly the
compatible with
same as
AM4.
AM4.
That's so great. Yeah.
So
You can just
if I
use the
go
same
to-
cooler.
If I
That's
go
cool.
to a 670S, I can use the same AIO.
Yeah, that saves you money right there.
One less
Same
thing.
fucking cool. One less thing.
They're a little less money gropey, in my opinion.
I feel. Well, they're more budget friendly, in my opinion.
They are way more budget friendly.
Because you can get a, say, Ryzen 5 3600.
Yeah.
Good processor. And they're what, a 3000 series?
Yeah.
And they'll
It's
work on
a-
any board.
It's a
Without
Zen
power
2,
update.
you know.
Yeah.
It's Zen 2. It supports 4.0, so
Yeah.
Right. Well, see, that's what my boy, he's got a, I'm pretty sure it's a gigabyte board with a 3600. And I believe his is 16X 4.0.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll confirm that. I'll have to go in there and run
Open
CPU
up
or
some
GPU-Z on it
GPU-Z.
and see exactly what it is, because he's running a RX 580 4 gigabyte card, and I mean, it does well because I used it for years.
Like we was talking about the lakes earlier for the Intel processors. Starting with the 8th gen, they've changed it to coffee. There's 3
Coffee
different
Lake.
names. Coffee Lake, Cabby Lake, and Whiskey Lake.
Right.
And
Whiskey
then,
Lake.
yep,
I might be into that one.
and then when they went to ninth gen, it went Coffee Lake Refresh. Wow, wow, how original. And then the 10th generation went to Comet Lake for desktop and Ice Lake for mobile. And 11th gen is Rocket Lake desktop, Comet Lake Refresh desktop, Tiger Lake mobile. And it don't have no information on 12th on this website.
See, it's
Update.
like the up and coming Ryzen 7000 series. They're going to have 3 different ones. They
Right.
were Vermeer and Rembrandt, which Vermeer is desktop and Rembrandt
Okay.
was for your
Oh,
extreme gaming PCs and your thin and light PCs.
Right.
But now they're going to have 3 different ones. Phoenix for your thin and light laptops, and then Dragon Rage for your extreme gaming laptops.
Dragon Rage.
Raphael for your desktop.
Whoa, that's cool.
I can get
Hey,
down with that one, yeah. Yeah,
Raphael.
that's what I was thinking. You know, we're gonna stick some
Stand behind that.
size in this motherfucker.
And it's going to be a
Cowabunga.
65 watt processor.
Yeah,
Is what is amazing about their power management on those.
65 watt. I'll be able to use this cooler right here on one of those if I wanted to.
They brought that down some.
Oh yeah, because my 5800X is a 105 watt processor.
Wow.
Stock. Yeah.
Well, the new
Oh yeah,
the new Ryzen 7000 series, the Ryzen 5 7600X 7600X, my bad, is only a 65 watt CPU.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what's amazing about it.
I had a price point of what I have right now, $350.
And
Plus-
that's beating the
MSRP.
Intel 12900K all the fuck.
Right.
Plus, with the potential
Go look at the
to
price.
have onboard graphics with RDNA 2.
It's gonna
Yeah,
push
onboard graphics RDNA 2. That's the same thing this card's running.
Right.
And who's
Same
saying
thing
they
your
won't
card's running.
update these cards to run the next gen
AMDs
RDNA?
don't know that because look at their FSR shit works on all graphic cards.
Right.
So it's like that
Nvidia's
580.
DLSS don't do that.
It runs on RDNA now,
Yeah,
all because of their software implementation.
right. And when that FSR 2.0 gets implemented into other games, them little 580s are going to be running shit, and it's going to look just as good as these almost.
Does the 570 have a AM5 socket?
570.
X570 board?
No.
No, that's what Robert's got.
Yeah, they're basically just an AM4. That's the latter generation of them.
Hmm.
That's kind of what I'm on the fence about. But I'll probably wait a couple of years till they get some of the quirks worked out of the
The
670s.
boards,
then
right. Get the boards worked out, right.
Well, I'll still go with the MSI because
Right.
I like the features they have.
Well, like Bud's told me before, they got like undeniable power delivery.
Dude, this board, just a bare board, you ought to feel the weight of it.
Yeah,
Man,
that's safe.
Is it
weighs-
heavy?
It weighs like 3 or 4 pounds. Just the board by itself.
I mean, you can look at an MSI board around the power deliveries and what, man. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff there.
They're made thicker too. I think the MSI boards are like the PCB is a few layers thicker than normal.
Well, look how many caps, and then go
Yeah,
look at the other boards.
man, the price points on these Intel processors are crazy.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
I mean, I like Intel and all, but the new Alder Lakes, there's 4 variants.
Go get you the what is it, 10 Gen i3?
Yeah.
You want to get it Intel for budget?
Yep, 10th gen.
Yeah, 10th Gen i3. That's where the money's at for them.
I could get a 12th gen Core i5 for $185. That's 6
Okay.
cores. That's 6 core, 12 threads, base clock at 4.4 gigahertz. That's their bottom tier 12th gen.
All right, let's compare it with a Ryzen 7. That would probably be what, an i5, the
i5 12400.
Yeah, it's about the equivalent of. Well, I
Uh,
know.
8-core.
But Ryzen 5 compete with i5. Ryzen 7 compete with the i7 and a 9 with the.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Ryzen
yeah.
750 5800X.
But
That's
but
what
they got,
Robert's got, right? 5800.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7.
they've got
I don't
12.
know.
Okay.
They've got. Go ahead.
Core i9 is 10900K. That's equivalent to what I have.
An N900K,
Yeah.
or you mean a 12900K?
It says 10900K from what I looked at just then.
That would be 10th gen though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's a bit about on par.
Okay.
You got to think there is a processor a tier above his.
Yep.
The thing with the 5800X, it's a single die chip bend, and it's got double the cache of the 10900K with a 7 nanometer architecture. And I'm not sure what a i7 is. Let's see here. Let's look.
The i9 12900K's base clock is 3.2 for some reason, but its boost is 5.2.
Me and Bud, the Ryzen 5 is just gonna sit back there and listen.
And well, the Ryzen or the Intel is a 6-core, whereas the 7's a 8-core.
Right.
So I
At
really
least we got
like
6 cores, KJ.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was running on 4, so
Right. I was
right.
too.
Hey, don't be talking shit, guys.
Hey, my build used to have a Ryzen 3 3200.
hey, my Ryzen 3 3100 was cooking too, buddy. It was at a 4.0.
And I just now read that
Can't remember what mine is at now.
they're a 14 nanometer processor. Intel is, which means they pull grossly a lot more power than what a 5800 would.
Oh, yeah,
240.
Intel's full of a lot of power.
Yeah.
The i9 12900K pulls 240 watts.
Shoot.
241 watts.
Yeah. Well, what's a
Well, just so you know,
700K pull?
bringing up
What now?
the 7000
11.
series again.
Oh wait, I think I've got it right here.
The new 7000
11700.
series, Ryzen 9, the 7950X is going to only pull 105 to 170 watts.
Yeah.
Right, it's overclocked too.
Yeah,
Or
that's
with
the
their
new
boost.
Ryzen 7 too. No, Ryzen 9, my bad.
Well, the TDP on a 11700K is 125 watts.
Right. How much you
Which-
say? Say it again.
125 watts.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's the Cypress Cove architecture. Peak boost, all cores is around 5.0 to 4.6. That's the only thing they got going for them,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
it is.
Which no. And well, the price point now I don't know what they go for, but when they came out was around $400 and then $449 for a 1500X.
Yeah.
Is yours a Ryzen 7 5800X?
It is
3.8 base, 4.7 boost.
right,
100. Yours pulls 105 watts.
right.
Is,
Oh,
is,
they're,
yours,
they're a
is
hot
yours-
processor.
is yours capable of running PCIe 4 and 5?
I don't know about 5. I know 4 for sure. Which
Yeah, any Ryzen 5 over a 5000 series has 4.0.
5's
11 pages.
debatable at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, here on this side I'm on, it's comparing your processor to a Core i7 11700K.
Right.
It's probably the closest. And that comes in with 8 cores, 16 threads, 3.6 to 5.0 boost, and the Ryzen 7 is 8 and 16 with the 3.8 to 4.7 boost.
The only thing with the Intel that I see is the chipset only operates at 3.0 speeds.
Yep.
The PCI. So
Yep.
mine is fully 4.0, so it'll operate the memory lane and the graphics lane at the same time.
Yeah.
The motherboard dependent.
Yeah, so the only way, yeah, exactly. So the only way to be able to run 4.0 and 5.0 with an Intel chip would be you'd have to be Alder Lake 12th gen,
Right.
Then you have
and,
to have DDR5.
and you have to
Well,
change.
no, they actually do have DDR4 and DDR5 platforms with Intel.
Yes, they do.
Whereas AMD, their new platform will not have any DDR4 support.
Yeah, the
At the
Intel.
moment.
Yeah, it says Alder Lake supports either DDR4 or 5, LP4X/LP52.
And that's
Yeah.
one nice thing I have to say about it.
Yeah, that is one good thing. They
Uh,
actually thought about backwards compatibility a little bit, giving them a cookie.
And it supports 16X PCIe Gen 5 and X4 PCIe Gen 4, while mobile supports a X12 PCIe Gen 4 only, and Gen 3, plus Thunderbolt 4 and Wi-Fi 6E.
So pretty much 1107K and Ryzen 7 are pretty much tied because of
Yep,
advantages, disadvantages.
yeah, they're neck and neck because, like you said, you got a few things that are a little better on one, and
What kind
yeah.
of features do you need?
Right. Like if you're running
I like
AMD
4.0 support myself,
and you run an AMD card, you get the smart access memory.
Right.
and you get smart access memory.
Intel
That's free
can't do
frame.
that.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Which another thing with Intel, if you don't have a discrete graphics card, you have the onboard graphics.
Right.
So it's
AMD's hit and miss with their
If you get the K,
onboard graphics.
but if you get the K variant, it does not have onboard graphics.
right.
Do it not?
No, the overclock K version, like my 6700 is, it don't have onboard graphics. That's
I thought all Intels pretty well had them.
no,
No,
that's
Well,
the base 11700 would have it, but the 700K does not.
yeah. The K variant does not.
Yeah, the cave ones. That's the unlocked one.
That's the unlocked overclockable ones.
See,
AMD
it's
don't
like,
give a fuck. It's like, you want to overclock it?
well,
Go ahead.
Yeah, AMD just like fuck it, do what you want with it. You
except,
paid for it.
except for the new 5800X 3D. That is a locked processor. You cannot overclock it.
What is?
The 5800X 3D.
Oh, well, that's a smoking fast, good processor anyway.
Yeah. But you can't boost it no higher than what its boost clock is set at.
That's fine. What is its what frequency is that?
4.3, 4.7.
Let's see.
I've been sitting here just trying to remember a joke that I had. You always talking about all the names of the Intel boards, and the new one is going to be Raptor Lake. And I had a good joke for it. I can't remember what it was. It was super funny. All of y'all would have laughed, so don't even worry about it.
Oh, you'll remember.
Just remember, like in an alternate universe, you all shit your pants.
Okay.
We might hear it one day.
That's why I had no pants, no sense earlier.
All right.
You had a premonition.
Yeah. I took my pants off and shit in my chair. Now there's a really big problem. It's slick and I'm sliding around and starting to get squishy.
The 5800X and the 5800X 3D is pretty much identical processor. Same TDP on the power. The only difference is mine starts out at a base clock at 3.8 and the 3D starts out at 3.4. It'll only boost to 4.5, whereas the normal 5800X will go to 4.7. But where they get it is the cache. They've doubled the cache on it. And that's what makes it so fast on a lot of processor intensive games.
Which I've noticed here in the recent generations of, as far as once they switch from generation to generation, games are less dependent now on CPU than what they used to be. Because I can remember back long, like 2005, 2006, you play WoW and you go look at your CPU usage, it's pegged. Now I can play WoW and not even use half.
Well, back in the day, we was playing on integrated graphics most of the time.
Exactly. I never know what a graphics card was until until I figured out, hey, you can make it better, spend some more money.
Back in 2007, 8ish. That's the first time I ever actually bought a dedicated graphics card.
Right.
And it was a BFG 680.
and that was a
Yeah.
game changer.
No,
I had a graphic card pretty early on, like 1998, 1999, one of the first GeForce ones.
I like the NVIDIA. Well, as far as me buying one and not already being in the system, I already made that card 4 times because I bought it the day that it came out, and it gave me nothing but headaches. And well, now the company's defunct that come out with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. Yeah. Good old BFG.
Does that stand for big gun?
Pretty
I don't
well.
know what they stood for in
Big
their
fucking
terms.
graphic card.
Big fat girl.
Well, it was as big as the
Girl.
6900.
Yeah, it's a big old
Wow,
bastard. Yeah.
but I don't think it was as tall.
It didn't have big old coolers on them then. I mean, it had chunky.
Well, it had the
heat sinks, but
hamster wheel cooler is what I'm going to call it.
yeah, like a blower style.
Yeah, that
Squirrel.
just blowed it to the back of the card.
Yeah,
Squirrel
got
cage.
some room in
Yeah, there you go, squirrel cage.
a junk pile right there. I had to bust out some of them old ones.
But yeah, as far as the new 7000 series, they're going to have the advantage with the amount of PCI lanes they can run.
Yeah.
Because
especially
right
if you
now,
just go mid-range motherboard on it. It's all 5.0, wasn't it? Is it all 5.0?
no, it's 5.0 on the SS or lucky M.2, but then it falls back to 4.0 on your PCI slot.
There were 3 ranges in it.
Now, if you get the 670S, it is full 5.0.
Yeah, everything's 5.0.
They
Right.
just one.
PCI, the M.2, everything.
And
There's just one thing I wonder. We got all this new hardware, that's being able to use, and there's this one fucking game that's just giving us all problems for some reason.
Borderlands 3?
Yeah,
On top
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shit machine.
well, I
Me-
think
Me and Bud played it all the way through and beat it with no issue.
On a
Oh,
1050 Ti,
And a 1650 Super.
1650 Super.
Well, hell, I played 3/4 of the game with you too on my 1060 and had no problem.
I think a lot of that was driver issues.
Right.
Because
I
you
mean,
got yours lined out, didn't you, bud?
Not anymore.
That one time that I played it and got it lined out, yeah, and then I went back to play it again, and then it was
Oh.
a shit show again.
Oh,
Dude.
Lord.
2 frames a second is unacceptable for a game that they should have done fixed that shit.
Well, it's weird. It'll run fine. I can get like 100 plus frames per second. I'll start moving. And as soon as something else shoots, or if I aim down the sights, it's
Yeah.
a shit show from there on forth.
And
Fucking just
there's
a
no way
stutter
it's even
show.
out of VRAM.
No, there I can pull my metrics up and there's nothing pegged out, nothing. No reason why it should be running like that.
Yeah, running at like
reason.
fucking 30% to 60% utilization of anything, you're not fucking pushing anything far.
Processor will be using like 30%, graphic card be using like 72, 80%. It's not even stretching its legs yet.
Getting 15 frames a second.
And getting like, well, when it dips, it's like 30, 40 frames per second.
When you should be running at 180 frames.
Stand still and look at a wall, though. You'll get your 144.
Yeah, you get you a good 150,
Yeah.
160 frames.
But you start moving, it's like,
It
Well,
drops.
it's still kind of
no,
fine
you
then.
can you can move. You can slide. You can do this.
But
Hop,
as
jump.
soon as you start shooting and aiming down the sights, it's game over.
Mm.
And what
And-
surprised me, golf with friends puts more of a load on your PC than
Yeah.
what
Oh
Borderlands
yeah,
3 would.
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy.
I chalk it up. It's got to be where there's like so much rendering going on with the draw distance because it seems like it's unlimited. Go looking in the background.
Right.
Right.
Well,
You can see
right,
like 200 yards out there.
Yeah,
Right.
on free camera, you can't even see. You can see the whole course that you're playing on.
Right.
All
It's
18
rendering
holes
that
are
whole
like that.
thing.
Yeah.
You can still run that shit at 487.
Zach remind me of
frames
that
per
dude
second.
from the Venture Brothers that ain't got no legs and arms when he done that.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan? That's my
Uh,
cousin.
No legs.
He just ain't got no legs.
I ain't got no pants. We must be
Intel charges their users so much money they can afford to have a lake full of raptors. Bam! Fucking got them.
Lake full of raptors.
The next one to come out will be Demon Lake. I guarantee it.
Demon Rage.
Where do you
No,
go?
it'd be AMD.
How high do you go from raptors, man?
Mama said that's the devil.
That's the
I
devil.
like it.
Tyrannus
Yeah.
Lake.
Demon Lake. You go to hell. You're going to hell, boy.
What was it? What the AMD one called? Something Rage.
Uh,
They had a rage mode that you can activate too for something. Rage mode.
Alder Lake.
I understand having a project name for stuff and whatnot, but come on.
You
Who the fuck's going? Who's
gotta
going
be extreme
who's
for
gonna have-
gamers, man.
Who's going to
Okay.
Who's going to have a lake full of coffee? I mean,
Well, I mean, they went from stuff like the
well, Boston had the Tea Party.
and yada 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 to fucking Raptor Lake and all this other bullshit. Come on,
I think my processor's called a Summit Ridge.
Summit Ridge.
they
Mine's just
should
like a
say premium,
VDF.
man.
Okay, extreme gaming laptops greater than 20 millimeters is going to be Dragon Rage,
Dragon
Rage.
and then thin and
Okay.
light
That
laptops
sounds cool as fuck.
less than 20 millimeters is going to be Phoenix.
It sounds like it's made for an MSI board.
Well, I mean, I can get down with some Dragon Rage. I'm rewatching.
Well,
Game of
yeah, I have to
Thrones,
agree with you on that.
You know,
Because they're like kind of later the dragon implemented was.
Which the thing with the MSA is what gets me. My board is named the Meg. You figure it would be a shark.
right?
I'm glad it's not.
Oh, I know this.
I'm
but
glad
just
it's not.
What
That
is
dragon
it?
look cool as fuck.
Was it got a picture of Meg Griffin on it or something?
Yeah.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
You got the dragon. You figure it would be a shark.
Yeah.
It's like Sapphire. They made the toxic, so it's got a guy with a gas mask.
You should
Yeah,
go on
makes sense.
Etsy and get a RGB fucking Game Shark logo and stick in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I have
Lord,
to keep that turned off.
Keep that turned off. He said.
they would never.
Oh.
They would never look at my PC again.
I've
They'd
ne-
be like,
but
he's a cheater.
you're
Hey.
afraid of sharks in every aspect unless we play Sea of Thieves, and then you actively want to go out into the ocean and even hunt megalodons.
Well, I told you how I do it when I kill a man. I close my eyes and click away.
Well, okay,
Ah!
it's like when we was playing the Ark when he was gathering
Ooh, I don't like it, man.
the
Oil,
resources.
getting oil in the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
He would close his eyes and just sit there and just whack away,
Yeah.
hoping he'd hit one.
What
Or
you
he
got
just-
there, man?
Puts somebody in a floating house and just leaves them to drift out in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, KJ helped.
Wake
Right
up
up.
naked. Wake up naked and afraid.
Well, no, I had all my stuff. I just woke up on the beach.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
did
how did
not.
that-
We did not intend that to happen. We actually pushed you into a cave on the shore,
It was
so
like a
so
little
so
cold.
no, so no
Look,
one
it's
would
a little
fuck with you.
cold.
Well, I
I'm
was
a-
like castaway. I woke up on the beach.
Must have been a hell of a
We
party.
outside. We outside.
Only thing
was
I can
drunk too.
guess is that a megalodon come up and destroyed the raft that we put you on, because we put you in
That-
a raft inside of a room on top of a raft and locked the door,
Yeah.
and then you'd
Yeah.
have to break your way out. Then when you found out you was in the middle of a cave in the middle on the edge of the ocean, hundreds
It
of
had
miles
went
away.
back long ways. Yeah, we sailed it. It took us like 25 minutes.
Yeah. That's
Go
scary.
back to the AM5 platform. The top tier motherboards right now are AS Rock with the X670E Tacky.
$699.
Tacky, what a shooting.
$699 motherboard.
Nice.
The Asus ROG Crosshair X70E Extreme, which is
All
expensive.
5 yeah.
BioStar, which we've not heard in a while.
Holy shit, for real, a Biostar.
X70E Valkyrie.
That
I-
see, they know how to name a motherboard.
I had an old Lenovo with the BioStar motherboard in it.
Yeah.
Then we got an
Biostar's got some good
X70E
shit.
Aurorus Gigabyte. And then, of course, the MSI with the Meg X70E Ace.
$875.
I don't know.
Is it?
No, that's just a guesstimation.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
look.
doubt it.
I'm gonna look it up just to see what the price points are on them.
Look on that MSI first. Just, you know,
That's what I'm doing.
asking for a friend.
I don't mess. I don't mess with animal molesting dogs anymore. They're kind of out of my league.
Get out here, blue boy. Shut the fuck up.
All right, bye.
Hi, Pussycat. What do you want?
Oh, they're gonna be coming out with a
I lost my
MSI X70E Godlike.
Oh, the Godlike. That's way too expensive.
Now we know what that's gonna run.
Yeah, way too fucking expensive. About $1,200.
As of right now, I don't see any pricing information.
Of course not. They're only going to make like 2,500 of them or something.
Yeah.
Let's look
why
and
they
see
do
on their
those.
site.
They're made in a limited number.
And another media group's gonna get like 30 of them. So
Yeah, guaranteed.
Let's see here. They're going to have PC 5.0 support throughout. And let's see. DDR5 support. Going to have rear Type-C USB. Going to be able to support up to 14 USB 3.2 Type-Cs.
Noise.
And that Type-C will support 60-watt power delivery.
Oh, yeah, so you charge the hell out of your phones.
And you're going to have a 24+2 power connector. And
need 800-watt power supply.
At least, I would say.
That's probably minimum for the board, 800 watts.
So let's see what else they have on these.
Wonder what kind of spot or voltages the RAM's pulling too. They're getting pretty cooking on the speeds on those.
Probably cap at like 4,200 for this next iteration, 4,600.
Shit, they're way above that. They start at fucking 4,600, I think, something like that.
Oh, really?
You're also going to get one of these with it.
My board can handle speeds up to that.
Nice.
Get that packaging. Going to get a
what you got there?
Expander card.
Yeah, look at it.
What is it?
That is a M.2 expander card. With integrated heat sinks and fans.
Put more M.2s in it, slots into your PCI Express.
That's nice.
So if you don't want to use the same lane that your graphics card's running on,
right,
you can either use the two that's on one of the three that's on the board, or slap that in it and have active cooling for your M.2s.
Yeah.
That's good. That's cool as hell.
That came with his motherboard.
That's awesome right there.
Yeah, I think Bud's on one actually got to see it when I opened it.
I've not got anything good out of anything that I've bought, except for a metal badge from Noctua.
Which they've got a couple of X70E options. You got the carbon Wi-Fi.
Get this metal badge here with my motherboard. I forgot about that.
Robert gets fucking screwdriver sets and fucking add-on cards and
M.2 expansion slot.
Yeah.
All I got was a red screwdriver.
At what cost?
It's got its own
what cost,
test bench. It's got standoffs in there. You can just put it on a test bench and build it on the desk.
I should be sitting here with one less leg and one less arm because of this thing.
Well, I was going to ask you how you playing games with one arm. You done fucking sold the other one?
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say that because
just let it rip.
I was thinking about I'd be like the drummer from Def Leppard.
Hey man,
he was fucking awesome.
Don't feel sorry for him. That motherfucker's still fucking drumming, dude. Don't feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But
he's still stomping electric boxes.
Shit. Let him still do his thing.
He plays better with one less arm than a lot of people do with two good arms.
No shit.
Very true.
Facts. That's
I've been doing it for 40 fucking years.
Yeah. Surely a God wicked PC game with one less arm, right?
Hard to believe the 80s were 40 years ago.
Shut the fuck up, Zach. Nobody asked you.
Zach,
We're all eight-
all
when
night
you're-
without hearing that.
We're only 16.
I'm a grandpa. I'm about ready to have a second grandchild.
You could
Oh.
time 16, and I would still be older than that.
I know. Shut up, me too. Oh, fug nugget.
Jesus, he knows how to make people feel old.
Killed the vibe.
Fuck. I make myself feel old every time my youngins come here. I'm like, oh man.
Mm.
Since, Lieutenant Zach made us all feel old, I guess we'll end this podcast here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You old
Love
bastard.
you.
it's been a good one. If y'all enjoyed it, come and check us out at mediocregaming.org.
Cool website, sort of. It will be better.
It will
It's
be
getting
better.
Drop
Alright.
in our
progress.
drop in on Discord.
Yeah. Catch you
We'll
later,
try.
guys.
All right. They're finally gone. These guys, they pick on me all the time. And, because, as you know, if you've already watched, I'm the only Intel fanboy and they're all AMDers. And to me, AMD stands for ass munching disease or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it means, but they can play with their little red faction if they want to. I'm Intel through and through. And if you guys enjoyed this stuff, make sure you drop in next time and check us out. Fuck those guys. Fuck AMD. Not really, but oh, and if you don't care, follow me on twitchtv.com, on twitch.tv, DocWeirdBeard. Peace, guys.